This is a Bill Anderson tune called Poor Folks. You gotta have a little age on you to remember some of this stuff. There's a whole lot of people looking down their noses at me, 'cause I didn't come from a real wealthy family. There were 10 of us living in a 2-room shack on the banks of the river by the railroad track. Kept our chickens in a pen out back. Everybody said we were poor folks. Everybody said we were poor folks. My daddy was a farmer, but all he ever raised was us. He dug a 40-foot well and got 36 gallons of dust. Salvation Army gave us clothes to wear. A man from the county came to cut our hair. We lived next door to a millionaire. We wasn't nothing but poor folks. We wasn't nothing but poor folks. We were poor folks living in a rich folks world. Man, we were a hungry bunch. If the wolf had come to our front door, he'd had to bring a picnic lunch. My granddaddy's pension was $1.33. That's $10 less than the landlord wanted for rent. Landlord's letters got nasty indeed. He wrote, "Get out and fucking read." We were too poor even to pay heed. That's what you do when you're poor folks. That's what you do when you're poor folks. We had something in our house that money can't buy. Kept us warm in the winter and cool when the sun was high. Whenever we didn't have food enough, had the howling wind got pretty rough, we patched the cracks and set the table with love. 'Cause that's what you do when you're poor folks. That's what you do when you're poor folks. We had something in our house that money can't buy. Kept us warm in the winter and cool when the sun was high. Whenever we didn't have food enough, the howling wind got pretty rough. Patch the cracks and set the table with love. That's what you do when you're poor folks. That's what you do when you're poor folks.